So, good afternoon everyone. Before I start, let me ask you a simple question. When was the last time you checked your phone or what on your laptop?
Very
Yesterday,
recently.
today, or 5 minutes back? Can anyone of you guess the average time an average teenager spends on these devices? Quite close actually. An average teenager spends around 9 hours on these devices and an average adult slightly over 7. That is a lot of time. Around 33% of your day. So we must take great concern about its effects on our body and brain. Now, a recent survey concluded that 58% of the people who work on computers suffer from computer vision syndrome. The name sounds made up, but computer vision syndrome can be very much detrimental to your vision and your brain in over a short period of time also. Let me give you an example. So 3 years back, I had a perfect 6x6 eyesight, but then I started using these devices a lot. So in 3 years, what I got? These and an 18x6 vision. So the symptoms of computer vision syndrome are eye strain, blurred vision, back pain, headaches, etc. Now allow me to stare you even more. So a recent study by NIH concluded that the cases of nearsightedness in the US have increased by 200% from 1971, and in Asia 90% of the teens and adults are nearsighted. 90%. Can you guys remember any of your exams in which you scored 90%? I don't know about you, but I never scored 90%. So the brightness of the screens is not only the problem. The problem is the color they emit. So most of us know how displays work. Every display has pixels, and pixels can emit 3 basic colors: red, green and blue. So over the millennia, our bodies have grown sensitive towards blue color. What usually happens is, if we don't use our devices at night, we don't get any blue radiations because the sun is down, so our body produces melatonin. Now it is a hormone that regulates your circadian rhythms and sleep cycles. It makes you feel tired and gets you to fall asleep. But the problem starts when you use your devices late at night. If you use your devices late at night, the levels of melatonin in your body reduce drastically and it affects your sleep. You get more anxious, you can't sleep, and you suffer from sleep deprivation. Perhaps the most concerning thing that we are starting to see is in the teen's brain. So a recent study by the US Health Department concluded that all those children spending more than 7 hours on their devices had a very thin cortex. It is a part of our brain that processes the information we receive from our senses: eyes, ears, and etc. So now you know how much detrimental this could be to your health. Now naturally you would be thinking, what can we do about it? So we must remember a simple thing. The devices we use are part of a $2 trillion industry, and the amount of profit those companies make is just dependent on one thing: the amount of time we spend on those devices. So naturally, to get their profits more higher, they want us to spend more time. And how do they do it? They make visually good interfaces, brighter and bolder icons, and give us a hell lot of notifications to just make us hooked into the bottomless vortex of stuff. So to counter this, we can take some basic steps. Like, first of all, we can bundle notifications. Now you receive notifications throughout the day, but bundling notifications allows your phone to just give you notifications at specific times, like 8 AM, 2 AM or 8 PM. Now this reduces the user stress the most in all the other cases, and also reduces the time you spend on your devices. Second thing that could be done is using the dark theme or the night mode, which is now available on most of the applications like YouTube, and in WhatsApp is going to release it soon. So it reduces the amount of light entering your eyes drastically, and also so it is a dark mode, no blue color enters your eyes, your melatonin level also increases quite sufficiently for you to sleep. So Another thing that could be done is turning off all non-human notifications. Mostly we get notifications when someone else is trying to contact to us. But nowadays, every app can send you notifications. PUBG, COC, maybe music, or maps. Amazon also. They just get us to spend more time on them just to increase their profits. So turning off all the non-human notification on your phone reduces the time you spend on your device. So at the end, I have told you about computer vision syndrome and its effects. So I hope you will take better care of your eyes than I did. Thank you.